Bom dia, meu amigo, canal do Funk todo dia, tamo junto.
Mas ele parece que é necessário. Eu estou vendo essa nova campanha, como é que vai ser. Desgraçado todo, eu comprei. Diz que obrigou o namorado botou nas redes sociais dele. A força os amigos dele comprar.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. And the shots! And it's a goal! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. And that was as close to certain as can be. Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches? First significant moment. It is 1-0. Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10. He could be in here. A real chance if he can get through. Hits one! He scored! deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Não demora muito para entender o que aconteceu, mas o futebol é assim. A maioria deles a gente não consegue entender. Não demora. O homem suspeitado que o esposo estava bem, depois tentou na TV.
Very nicely, thank
Estava a
you.
voltar ao
To
quarto
be
para investigar
expected,
algo.
Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Now they can clear their lines. It's the early days, but the difference of fortune is very clear. It was just misjudged, that one. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Bayern have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Been shifted well. Big chance! Well, that is rather wayward. Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal. Crosses it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's offside. Yes,
Para se tornar o melhor assassino, vou praticar andar silenciosamente todos os dias. Se ele fizesse um som, seria chicoteado pelo seu professor, mesmo que os pregos lhe perfurassem os pés. O menino deve de cerrar os dentes.
Felipe Anderson. Can he latch onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. And it's lofted through here. You can run onto that. Hulk.
Se eu não me engano, ele é tricampeão sul-americano. Acho que é tri ou é tri? Não lembro. Olha aí, dando aula aí. Olha o barulheiro que faz isso.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, super fine. Hulk. That's well kick. Minutes till half-time. And here's Felipe Anderson. Arrascaeta. Felipe Anderson in full tilt down the left. Played out to the right. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Panama getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Felipe Anderson. Half time coming up, and Little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Hulk. Great work on the overlap. Cleared without hesitation.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, sweet feet. That's a super give and go. Turns and goes back. And the whistle goes for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Bahia are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
But it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Bahia ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. Decent hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
That's really well manoeuvred. Deixa. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Hangs one in. Up he goes!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's the throw. Bahia, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Deixa, Felipe Anderson. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get away here? And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Público presente na
Could move up a gear here.
70.987
Yeah, we get to see
espectadores.
this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He's in plenty of space here. Referee's given a throw. Vitória choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Too long and over the line. Hulk. That's Deixa. Hulk. A good ball, shooting chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Camisa 18. Hulk.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he skips past his man, and he's managed to get free. Kahneman. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And Hulk! Felipe Anderson has given away a free kick.
Substituição no time do Bahia. Camisa 2, camisa 7, camisa 99. Deixando o campo para a entrada camisa 4, camisa 20, camisa 19.
Has a
Substituição
goal!
em andamento.
And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Throw it. And it's Felipe Anderson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great, he's got the shot away! And he should have made it 4.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Substituição no time do Bahia.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Felipe
They've played it short.
Camisa 18.
It's a sharp pass.
Deixando o campo para a entrada
And now they can spring out of defence.
Camisa 41.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Could try cutting inside here. Keeper's dealt with that. Well, they could break here. And he cuts out the supply. That is a great pick out. Oh, such a clever touch. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he thumps it clear. Stood up well to him there. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And And that's it. Bahia looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. The end of the game. Reflections?
Bahia really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Agradecemos sua atenção.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's delivered all right.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Bahia make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Ganso. And here's Hulk. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Out to the left it goes. And it's Hulk. Felipe, a chance for the header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Felipe Anderson actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ganso. He was under real pressure there. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Hulk. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Ganso. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ganso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ganso. Muscular approach does pay off here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
And it's Ganso.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
He rises! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Fluminense have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ganso. And here's Hulk. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Spread neatly. He has found the way through. Played through for the wide man. No, that's been intercepted. Kahneman. Felipe Anderson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ganso. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ganso. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, sweet feet. Turns and goes back. Has a goal! It's anyone's ball now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hulk looking understandably energised after his goal. De Arrascaeta. And it's Felipe Anderson. Hulk. Hulk driving forwards. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. There's the whistle then to start the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Does want to stand firm and defend it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. In he goes again! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
That has been cut short.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Now the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Panaman. That's De Arrascaeta. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Looking tidy in possession here. Now, can they get it back? Great defending, strong and determined. Hulk under intense pressure.
Well, he was running and creating with too much freedom, so this type marking is not a surprise.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Spread out to the left.
80.314 espectadores.
That's a sharp pass. Could move up a gear here. That's beautifully weighted. Ganso. Just eases him off the ball. Felipe Anderson could try cutting inside here. De Arrascaeta. Felipe Anderson. It's run loose here. Ganso. Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. Chips it through. Can he latch on to this? Played into space out wide. Can he get onto this? Lovely bit of skill. Oh, what a climb! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Fluminense showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And the shot! Cleared without hesitation. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Ganso. Has a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substituição no time do Fluminense.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Camisa 11, camisa 12, camisa 23.
And it's Hulk. Felipe Anderson stood up well to him there. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Kahneman. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ganso fires it in low. 2 minutes to be added on. That is one way to stop him. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substituição em andamento.
Oh, good ball. Great hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substituição no time do Fluminense.
The changes then in quick succession.
Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa
That was
31.
a reprieve for the time being. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Sané. And it's lofted through. Chance for the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Got a shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Ansu Fati. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? And the header! Harmlessly behind. Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, it's hard to look past this guy, Rasmus Højlund. Okay, he's landed on the biggest stage right now, but there are an awful lot of aspects of his game that need improving, and I think we've seen that. Yes, he's got the basics, they're all in place, but he has a lot of hard work to put in now before he can emerge as the striker everybody would like him to be.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Sané. Very nicely done. And it's pulled back in for a header. Oh, just needed a better contact.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
And he was quick to react.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Distributed tidily. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Ansu Fati.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lewandowski. And Hernandez. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Lewandowski. And it's Lewandowski. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, what a climb!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sané. Højlund. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And Sufati.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And we hit half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again then.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Lewandowski. Marosic. Lewandowski. Hernandez. Ansu Fati. Lewandowski. That is lovely. So what can they make of this? It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ansu Fati. He's found a way past. It's Lewandowski! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And they've got rid. Driving on and making good progress. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And Sufati. It's a goal kick. Marosic. And it's Lewandowski. Nicely spread. And it's Sané. It's a throw-in. Ansu Fati!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. It's a good spell of possession, this. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Højlund does well to get it back. And here's Eriksen. He's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Marosic. Ericsson. Now it's Sané. Now it's Sané. Lewandowski. Skip. Now the finish! Sticks it away! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So there's going to be another change here. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Olise. Højlund delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Højlund.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Sané. And that has put paid to that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ansu Fati. He's played it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's got his cross in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Sané.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Gets into some space. And he's gone backward here. Ericsson! Oh, that was no routine save.
Christian Eriksen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Muratsan.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Sané.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And that's it. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Højlund taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. So we're up and running. And it's Kane. Olise. Gnabry. Now it's Sané. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lewis Skelly makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing him play because it's my area. He's a proper defender, Peter, for one thing, but he's also got plenty of pace and an eye for a killer pass, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him making an impact at either end.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Olise. Sané. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And it's Sané. Ericsson. Sané. And here's Ericsson. Well, now here's a good battle. Sané! And Sané.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Kimmich. Still goalless at the moment. Lewis Skelly. Ansu Fati. Now it's Gnabry. Now it's Kane. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Kimmich. And it's Ericsson. To Marusic. That's a lovely, neat pass. Dyer is there, and he can get that clear. Kane. Quality ball. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Olise. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. And it's Ericsson. And he's had it nicked away. Gnabry. Chance here to counter. Lewandowski. Ansu Fati. Lewandowski. Sané. And it's Gnabry. He's through, now is he in? Olise. Kimmich. And he's picked out the run. And here's Højlund. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Olise. Lima. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Sané. He's played him through. Only partially clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Olise gets over and intercepts. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Kane. And it's Sané. That's a nicely measured pass. Look at the space here. Hits one! And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Kimmich. And Lewis Skelly. Ansu Fati. And it's Lewandowski. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's a decent clearance. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's a throw. And it's Gnabry. Kimmich. Lima looking to hit the byline here. And it's a goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Can he finish? And he's taking no chances there. Oh, good shot at goal! Deftly away. Corner it is. And it's been taken short. Now it's Kimmich. Has crossed into the middle. And now they can clear their lines. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Gnabry. Can he get onto this? Oh, it's just a little long. Marusic attempts a clearance. Olise. Lewis Skelly. Ansu Fati. And Lewis Skelly. Lewandowski. And here's Ericsson. The ball's gone astray. Ansu Fati. That's an excellent interception. Milton chasing the game, trailing by one. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Kimmich, passing is crisp and sharp.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Crosses it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Ansu Fati. Bout of passing here, really easy. It's Lewandowski!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's been drilled in. Now it's Ansu Fati. Olise. Lima. Olise. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pavlovic. And that could set him on his way. Now that's well seen too.
Bayern Munich surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Spread it left. Can he get away here? Spread out to the left. Gnabry, and the shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Ansu Fati. And he's in on goal. Decent hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, no joy this time. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Now it's Gnabry. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Bayern Munich can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Kane. Now it's Gnabry. Now it's Kane. Sané. Eriksson. Kimmich. And it's Sané. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it.
La alineación del Barcelona será...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
And already we're underway here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's burst through. Well, they've got it again. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And he's gone backward here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Climbs up big! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Højlund.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Sterling. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Ansu Fati. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Salve NX, bom dia meu mano, obrigadão aí pelo like e pela postagem, tamo junto meu mano, valeu pela moral. Obrigadão aí pelo like e pela postagem, tamo junto meu mano, valeu pela...
Delict. For Ericsson. Saka. Lewandowski. That's really well manoeuvred. Lewandowski. Nice control. Look at that.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Perisic. Good tidily. Well read. The danger is averted. And he gets rid in a hurry. Delict. For Olise. Højlund. Saka receives it in a good position. Oh, what a climb! Oh, he's got that completely wrong. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
And there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Now it's Ansu Fati.
Lewis Skelly. To Martinelli.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Saliba.
Rice.
To Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. And that could set him on his way.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Marosic.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Saka. And here's Lewandowski. Højlund. Now it's Lewandowski. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So the first half brought no goals. Now it's Saka. Trossard. Martinelli. No, that's been intercepted. Højlund. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's picked out the run. Bayer, will they claim to that? Lewis Skelly. Trossard. Lewandowski. Ansu Fati. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Saka. He's had a hit! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Saka just about got everything right up to his effort, and I don't need to highlight the letdown.
Timber. And it's Sterling. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026
Lewandowski.
espectadores.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal.
Shot a goal! It's a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. That was a given. It always was.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Barcelona finding their passes. Saka. There's the shot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Timber. Odegaard. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Martinelli. Martinelli unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Timber makes the interception. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Højlund. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saka. Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front.
Zinchenko. Saliba. Rice.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
75 minutes played. And the shot! No mistake! Right back in the game!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Marcó en el minuto 76 el dorsal 19. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
And here's Saka. That's a decent clearance. That's going to go a long way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Trossard. Decent hit! Oh, in he goes again. And that would have been game, set and match.
Çalhanoğlu has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, what a pass! Trossard puts a cross in. It's in! Arsenal are level.
Gol del Arsenal. Marcó en el minuto 85 el dorsal 7.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Real chance here. Cleared away.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Odegaard.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
6 minutos de descuento.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Trossard. Zinchenko. Now it's Martinelli. Saka. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well-timed, excellent interception. Saka.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Picked out. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Arsenal complete their comeback, and now they only... And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as new...
não entrou para o cara já saiu da partida. Aí não pega. Deixa eu jogar essa aqui então pra ter 1, 2, 3, agora passei 3, né? Tinha mais moedas. Deixa eu ver se foi fogo aqui no torneio. Eu acho que foi. Será que veio? Veio com. Acho que não, né? Porque. Perdeu, né? Sei lá. O Mbappé já veio o B. Já deu uma melhorada. Cadê dois, meu filho? Pô, cadê esse filho da puta, rapaz? Olha, abre cortesia B. Tá de boa, tá de boa. Já dá pra ir jogar lá, né? Agora a da minha zaga tava todo mundo cortesia B pra cima. Já tá com todo mundo cortesia C, ó. Quer dizer, só até esse que tá com A. A que tem essa questão do Barcelona, todos não tá. É isso. Mas os demais da zaga tá todo mundo baseado. Cortesia C. Vai assim mesmo. Essa conta dele parece que não tem muito tempo de criada. É muito tempo de acho, né? Essa minha conta aqui, se não me engano, é desde 2022.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Vinicius Junior. And the ball's come loose here. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Neymar. Valverde. Xavi Alonso. And here's Neymar. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Valverde. Yamal. He's shifting through the gap. Hits one! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. White.
Oxi, eu cortei pra baixo.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, perfectly measured that. Xavi Alonso. Now Saliba. Xavi Alonso. White. Now it's Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well cut out, no margin. And the shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Referee's given a throw. Ronaldinho. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Costa Curta. That's a little off target. He can run onto that. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Ah, droga.
Valverde, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Uma falta,
Valverde.
porra.
Rice.
Rapaz.
White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Vinicius Junior. Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. He's got the shot away! He can get that clear. Oh, Red, nice interception.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Messi. And the finish! This time, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tá puxando pro cara, filho de
Vinicius
rapariga.
Junior. Yamal. Pizarro. Chouameni. Now that's well seen too. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Costa Corta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alonso! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bahia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that has been cleared. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And now they can spring out of defence. Kubasi. Rice. Valverde. Chouameni promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Neymar. And here's Messi. Oh, super ball. Saliba gets it clear. And we've reached half-time.
Señoras y señores, asegúrense de arrojar toda la basura en los botes distribuidos en el estadio. Muchas gracias.
And we're underway again.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Neymar. Well, played right into his path. He's through, it's one-on-one. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Vinicius. Great chance!
O cara não conseguiu fazer o gol com a bola no pé, o cara conseguiu tomar ainda a bola, mano. E como
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that ends it.
E Konami sacana. Qual a única narração que eu não coloquei? Tirando a do Brasil. Narração feia do Satanás. Deixa eu ver. Acho que é do México que eu coloquei. Vou colocar francês. Pra ver. Fazer um teste. Fazer um teste. estudadazinha no cartoleta. Pra pontuar bem de novo. Pontuar bem de novo. Rodada passada a gente fez 98,65. Continuar nessa toada aí, né? De 90 pontos pra cima. Tá beleza. Porra, minha perna tá foda. O mosquito aqui tá bravo, meu parceiro. Vamos lá, vamos lá. Esse é mais um time alternativo, né, meu parceiro? Os caras vão colocar time bagaceira. A gente vai com time alternativo. Só de qualquer. Só de qualquer. Ó parar, ó parar, ó parar, meu parceiro. Aquele costa curta, ele armou. Ele upou do jeito dele. Os dois zagueiros, praticamente a zaga dele toda é baixa, até o volante, ó. O time dele todo. Acho que o mais alto do time dele é o goleiro, Vitor Bahia. Caralho. Mas também, porém o time dele é todo rápido. Time todo rapidinho.
Bienvenue pour cette rencontre que tous les supporters attendaient depuis si longtemps. C'est aujourd'hui que ça se joue, que les joueurs doivent répondre présents et atteindre l'objectif. C'est l'heure d'y croire et de tout donner pour ne pas avoir de regrets. Quoi qu'il en soit, c'est un plaisir d'être dans ce stade. Ça ne vous aura pas échappé, le match a bien débuté. C'est intercepté, quelle bonne lecture.
Ok, mais la passe était peut-être un peu téléphonée.
Allez, ça peut faire mal. Bien vu, c'est intercepté.
Oui, très bonne anticipation.
C'est joué dans la profondeur.
Baracubacu, mexer baracubacu. Vamos lá, passar lá. Ah, porra.
Cafou. Ça ne passera pas. Il prend
Pega daí, meu filho!
Oh, l'arrêt, il démontre tout son talent.
Quelle classe, c'était un arrêt extraordinaire.
Premier corner dans cette rencontre.
O feriadão de chuva barrigou, meu parceiro. Feriadão de...
Il va tout seul. Voici Eto'o. Une passe vers l'avant. Ronaldinho.
Il y a de l'espace, il faut en profiter.
Il préfère jouer avec son gardien. Ça n'a pas pu aller plus loin. L'interception, bien joué.
Oui, il a bien anticipé.
Il cherche la profondeur.
Joué
dans l'espace.
Juiz. Porra, juiz. E nada aí, porra. Ah, pelada.
Mbappé. Et il jaillit pour prendre ce ballon. Et ça n'arrivera pas assez précis. Voici Eto'o. Oh, le bon ballon.
Ronaldinho.
Toma lá o seu. Passe lá, dá uma pancada. No pau.
Oh, c'est la transversale qui sauve le gardien.
Como falava Silvio Mendes. Saudoso Silvio Mendes.
Non, ça manque d'application.
Silvio Mendes não.
Les passes s'enchaînent, c'est
Silvio
bien.
Luiz.
Voici Eto'o. Eto'o. La parade, super.
Silvio Luiz.
Le bon ballon. Pizarro. La passe dans la profondeur.
Os maiores narradores do mundo.
Neymar. Il avait bien lu cette passe.
Ok, mais la passe était peut-être un peu téléphonée.
White. Oh, voici Ronaldinho. Et bon contact, c'est récupéré. Il cherche son coéquipier. Et voici un joueur qu'on ne présente plus. Il concède un coup franc. Xabi Alonso. Pour Ronaldinho. Le ballon dans la profondeur. Il tente de se dégager.
Assassinato no vídeo, ó.
C'est joué dans l'espace. C'est intercepté. Quelle bonne lecture.
Oui, très bonne anticipation.
Et dégagement du gardien. Ça n'ira pas plus loin. Messi. Bien vu, c'est intercepté.
Oui, il a bien anticipé.
La passe, profondeur pour Del Piero. Et il le dépossède
não,
du
pai.
ballon. Bonne intervention qui stoppe net ce one-man show.
Filho.
Peut-être une occasion pour Neymar. Oh, bonne lecture, intercepté. Attention, cette passe en retrait.
Sai não.
Xabi Alonso. L'interception, bien joué.
Ok, mais la passe était peut-être un peu téléphonée.
Allez jusqu'au bout. Ça défend comme ça peut.
Bizarrita.
Oh, il faut s'appliquer sur ses gestes.
Ah,
Il s'est attaqué, ça on le savait, mais il sait aussi défendre.
Alors lui, il n'hésite pas à revenir en défense quand on en a besoin. C'est un coéquipier modèle.
Quelle détermination, le contre aurait pu être dangereux. Excellent repli défensif.
C'est vraiment un joueur complet. Il est capable de tout en direct.
Del Piero, Mbappé.
Ils sont décidément très solides dans cette zone.
Quel dribbleur, quel artiste avec le ballon. Foden, voici Eto'o. Bien récupéré sur ce duel. Ballon perdu. Il est passé. Le coup de sifflet de l'arbitre avec les joueurs qui vont pouvoir regagner les vestiaires pendant cette pause. 15 minutes qui vont faire le plus grand bien.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department.
Et le coup d'envoi de cette seconde période.
Bahia, pour moi, a dominé cette première période. Bon, ça ne se voit pas au tableau d'affichage pour l'instant, mais ça pourrait venir sous peu.
Voici Eto'o. Ça, c'est une interception parfaite. Ronaldinho. Peut-être l'occasion pour Pizarro. La faute.
calma que tirou o Aldinho. Calma, meu filho.
La distance et l'angle sont intéressants. Ça peut jouer.
Si tôt dans cette seconde période, ça peut peser lourd.
O Aldinho!
Envoyé par le poteau.
Puta que pariu na trave, meu parceiro.
Il allonge le jeu. Et ça n'arrivera pas assez précis. Dommage que cette passe soit interceptée, ça aurait pu être une occasion.
Ah, il manque de bol là, mais il faut qu'il soit plus tranchant.
Oh, attention!
Ah, pra se chutar de primeira, viado.
Oh, nouvel essai! Il a mis son corps en opposition.
Et il a très bien réagi.
Vamos ver se domina a bola nenhuma.
Bahia va tirer son deuxième corner dans cette rencontre, alors que leurs adversaires n'en ont eu aucun pour l'instant. Chouameni!
Ah, goleiro do cão! O cão é o goleiro!
Bien, un peu
O
de
goleiro
répit.
é o cão é o goleiro.
C'est une remise en jeu. Les attaquants doivent participer à la récupération, il en est le parfait exemple.
Les équipes ont de plus en plus tendance à défendre haut aujourd'hui. Ça devient un peu la norme.
Il avait bien eu cette passe.
Oui, très bonne anticipation.
C'est bien donné. La longue passe. Il
E
tire.
aí?
Oh, c'est dedans!
C'est dedans!
C'est fini! C'est
Tem
terminé!
pelo menos 80 moedinhas aí, porra.
La défense l'a un peu oublié, manque de concentration.
Le service était parfait, le tir aussi, mais je trouve que la défense est coupable là-dessus. Ils lui ont laissé trop d'espace, il faut le serrer de beaucoup plus près.
Le coup de sifflet final sur ce but. Qui l'aurait cru? C'est tout simplement exceptionnel.
On sait que ce genre de match se joue souvent sur des détails. Ça aurait pu basculer d'un côté comme de l'autre. Les deux équipes...
Porra. 10 moedas, vai pra cada porra.
Salut à tous, on est ravis de vous retrouver pour le début de cette nouvelle saison. Et pour ce lancement, nous avons une belle affiche à vous proposer entre deux équipes très différentes, mais qui partagent l'ambition de démarrer par une victoire. Quelle émotion de voir ce stade rempli jusqu'au dernier siège. Et c'est parti. C'est récupéré facilement. Va-t-il en profiter? Attention la frappe. Ah, il a failli en profiter. Saliba. Et voici Ronaldinho. Il allonge le jeu. White, qu'on a encore vu animer son couloir. Un peu d'air pour la défense. Il reçoit le ballon. Rice. Et le centre bien placé. La tête. La parade spectaculaire.
Oui, il répond présent dans ce match si important.
Peut-être une occasion pour Drogba. Dans la profondeur. Bien vu, c'est intercepté. Ronaldinho. Sur la gauche. Neymar. Pizarro. Il cherche la profondeur. La tentative. Oh, c'est un arrêt important, ça.
Arrêt en 2 temps du gardien.
Ça, c'est une interception parfaite. Kanté. Oh, Villa. Il se rattrape bien. La longue passe, il peut en profiter. White. Il s'est fait prendre sur un ballon anodin. La belle inspiration. Ronaldinho. Neymar. Il est arrivé à se mettre en position, mais il n'a pas pu déclencher. Il choisit la profondeur. Allez, ça peut faire mal. Mais bon contact, c'est récupéré. Oh, la belle contre-attaque. White. Pizarro. Rice. Quelle séquence de passes. Collectivement, c'est parfait. Rice reçoit le ballon. Une ligne défensive qui recule, c'est souvent le signe d'une volonté de jouer plus en contre.
Oui, ça pourrait aller très vite à la récupération du ballon. Mais pour que ça soit efficace, il faut un milieu défensif qui ressorte proprement.
Pizarro. Ronaldinho. La passe est précise. C'était un bon mouvement d'attaquant, mais il n'a pas pu frapper. Il est bien placé. C'est intercepté. Un peu d'air pour la défense. Chouameni. Neymar. Rice. Oh, Messi. Le jeu repart vers la droite. Ça joue long. C'est intercepté. Attention. Une demi-heure de jeu déjà écoulée. Et ça n'arrivera pas. Pas assez précis. Bien, la profondeur. Villa. C'est une frappe. Poteau. Le danger est repoussé. Il est tout seul. Ça va atterrir dans l'axe. Oh, l'occasion! Oh oui! Incroyable!
C'est dedans!
Il est là, le but en or! Une longue frappe qui finit au fond.
Bon, avant, je chambrais un peu les gardiens sur ces tirs de loin. Mais maintenant, je suis un peu moins dur. C'est très difficile de lire la trajectoire de ces ballons flottants.
Vou deixar pra terminar esses eventos amanhã. Vou fazer o pack ali. Tem 2 horas de live já, né? Tô dando azar pra ganhar essas moedas aí, tá foda. O nome tá me roubando. Ladrona. aqui. Pô, esse é fraquinho. Fraquinho, fraquinho. Vitor Yorkes. Vou conseguir tirar ele lá no... Carlos Baleba. Zagueiro 1,79. Que porra, essa só tava de volante, MLG ali. Baixinho. Afrode. Peixe. Matias Soler. Martins Cunha. Ele não... Olha como brasileiro mesmo, né? Poderia ser para quando tiver vídeo da seleção brasileira colocar ele. Renato Veiga. Acho que eu quero é mais coisinha aí ver, né? Fazer o que? Essa porcaria poderia ter vindo. O embaixo dele tava Nunes, velho. Foda. Não era isso? Não. É, poderia ser Carlos Baleba. Valeu, galera. Até amanhã. Abração. Tchau, tchau. Fui.